Welcome back. In this session, let us explore the most interesting operators, which are increment and decrement operators. C language allows the increment and decrement operations to be shortened using special operators known as increment and decrement operators. These are unary operators, means they are applied on single operand. And for these operators, there are two variants. One is pre-variant, the other one is post-variant. In pre-variants, first the updation happens, then the variable is used in the expression. Whereas in post-variant, first the variable is used in the expression, then the updation happens. So if you consider the pre-increment, first increment happens, then the variable is used in the expression. Whereas in pre-decrement, first decrement happens, then the variable is used in the expression. Whereas in post-increment, first the variable is used in the expression, then the updation happens. Whereas in post-decrement, first variable is used in the expression, then the decrement will happen. But in post-increment and post-decrement, when these operations happens, C standard does not specify. Okay, at what time these operations happens, C does not specify in its standard. But we can assume that before execution of the next statement, this increment or the decrement operations happens. Note that point. Let us consider the following simple program. Here A is defined and initialized with value 10. Now in the first printf statement, we are having pre-increment, that is first the value of A is incremented, then the updated value or the incremented value of A is printed. So the output here is 11. And in the next printf statement, it is pre-decrement. So first the value of A, which is 11, is decremented, so it changes to 10, then the updated value is printed. But in the third printf statement, here it is post increment, that is first the value of current value of A is printed. So here what is printed? Current value of A, that is 10 is printed, then A is updated, that is incremented, 10 plus 1 11. And in the next printf statement, post decrement. So first value of current value of A is printed. What is current value of A? That is 11 is printed, then A is updated, that is A minus 11 minus 1, that is 10. So after this, if you want, you can print the value of A directly. So the final value of A is 10. So let us run the code and verify our output. And you can see the output is exactly the same, 11, 10, 10, 11, 10. Now let us see the next program. Here we are having two variables A, B, both are initialized to 10. See here I am writing the updated values of A, B in the comment section. Okay. Now if you observe the first printf statement, we are having pre-decrement of A but post-decrement of B. That is first A is updated, that is decremented, so you get 9. And that value of A is printed. So what is printed here? A value will be 9, whereas B first it is printed, that is current value of B, which is 10, is printed, then B value is decremented. So B value changes to 9. And after this, if you print the values of A, B, A here is 9 and B is 9. And in the next printf statement, A is pre-incremented, that is A is updated, so A updated, then it is printed, so A value will be 10, whereas B is printed, so current value of B is printed, then it is incremented, so it is changed to 10. Okay. And again we are printing the value of AB, so final values of AB are A is 10 and B is 10. Okay. Let us save and run this code. So the updated values, you can see the value, of course here he is printing A equal to that also, you can just see the output 9, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9 and 10, 10. So, this is about this program, my dear friends. Next program. So, we are having 3 variables A, B, C. A is initialized with value 10, B initialized with value 10, but C not initialized. So, initially it contained garbage value. See, in this comment section, I am updating the values of A, B, C for our understanding, my dear friends. So, if you see the first expression here, both A, B are having pre-increment. So, first A value is updated and B value is also updated, that is A changes to 11, B updates to 11. Then the updated values are added and assigned to C, that is 11 plus 11, which is 22. So, if you print ABC here, A is 11, B is 11, C is 22 printed. Now, if you see the next expression, here it is pre-decrement for both A and B. So, first both A, B are decremented and they are added, that is 10 plus 10, and that value is assigned to C. So, C value now is 20. So, if you print the values of ABC, A is 10, B is 10, C is 20. And if you see the next expression, here it is post increment for both AB. So, first the present values of AB are used in the expression, that is A is 10, B is 10, their sum, that is 20, and that 20 is assigned to C. So, C will be again 20, then A and B are incremented. A, B are incremented after assignment. Now, when you print the values of ABC, present value of A is 11, B is 11 and C is 20. And in the next expression, we are having post decrement for both AB. So, first AB values are used. So, what is the present value of A? 11, B 11, 11 plus 11, 22 is assigned to C, then AB both are decremented. So, if you print ABC here, A value is 10, B value is 10 and C value is 22. So, let us run this code and verify the output. Of course, in the output you will get A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to like that. So, here I just written the output. Let us verify the output. And you can see 11, 11, 22, 10, 10, 20. Just scroll little down, and 11, 11, 20 and 10, 10, 22. Next program. So, here A is initialized to 10, B is initialized to 10, but C is not yet initialized. So, initially it contains some garbage value. So, here in this comment section, I am updating the values of A, B, C for our understanding. Okay. So, let us continue. Now, if you observe, A is having pre-increment, but B is having post-increment. So, first A is updated, B is not updated. Updated value of A, present value of B are added, that is 11 plus 10, 21, that is assigned to C, then B is incremented. Now, B is incremented. So, when you print the values of A, B, C, A is 11, B is 11 and C is 21. In the next statement, A pre-decremented, so A is decremented, but B is post-decremented. That is, we use decremented value of A, present value of B, add them and assign to C. 10 plus 11, 21 is assigned to C, so C is again 21. Now, B value is decremented. Now, B value is decremented. And after this, if you print the values of ABC, A is 10, B is 10 and C is 21. And in the next statement, A is post incremented, but B is pre-incremented. So, A value is present value of A, incremented value of B. Present value of A, incremented value of B. That is 10 plus 11, 21 is again assigned to C, then A is incremented. Then A is incremented. So, what happens? A is 11, B is 11, C is 21. and if you observe, A is post decrement, but B is pre-decrement. So, present value of A, that is 11, plus decremented value of B, that is 10. 11 plus 10, 21 is again assigned to C. So, C is again 21, then A is decremented. Now, when you print ABC value, A is 10, B is 10 and C is 21. Of course, here A is equal to, they are all printed, sir. A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to, those values are also printed. Okay. So, let us save and run the code. And you can see 11, 11, 21, 10, 10, 21, 11, 11, 21, 10, 10, 21. Precedence of operators. Dear friends, the postfix operators are having higher precedence than prefix operators. Actually, postfix operators are under primary operator group, whereas prefix operators are together with the unary operator group. And the prefix operators are having right to left associativity, whereas postfix operators are having left to right associativity. Okay, and these postfix and prefix operators are having higher precedence than arithmetic operators, and hence they are also having higher precedence than relational operators, logical operators and all other operators, my dear friends. Okay. So, let us take some examples. Consider the following program. Here we are having expression where we are having for A it is post increment, for B it is pre increment, for C it is post decrement and for D it is pre decrement. Dear friends, whatever variables which are having the pre operations, that is pre increment or pre decrement, they are updated first. So, if you consider this A, B, C, D and Z variable, initially A is 4, B is 8, C is 3, D is 9. So, in this expression B pre increment, so B is incremented, D is pre decrement, D is decremented. Then these values are used, that is present value of A is used, B updated value is used, C present value, D updated value. So, this expression is evaluated and that is assigned to Z. So, here 9 3 is 27. So, we get 4 plus 27 minus 8, then 31, 31 minus 8 which is 23. So, the value of Z is 23. Now, when you print it, before printing we need to update the values of A post increment. So, A is updated, C post decrement, C is updated. So, once you complete this and print the values of A, B, C, D and Z, A is 5, B is 9, C 2, D 8 and Z 23. Let us run the code and verify the output. So, A 5, B 9, C 2, D 8 and Z 23. Next program. Here A is pre increment and for B it is post increment. So, the updated value of A is used, whereas present value of B is used, then B is updated. So, if you see the first expression, x is equal to 4 into updated value of A, that is increment A, it changes to 3 into 2 plus 3. So, here it is 3 to 6, 6 plus 3 9 and 4 9s 36. So, the value of x will be 36, whereas here present value of B is used, then later B is updated. See my dear friends, A is updated to 3 here, remember that. Now, here in the next expression B is used as it is, that is present value of B is used. So, 2 2s 4, 4 plus 3 7, 7 4s 28. So, value of y is 28, then B is updated. What is the value of B? B is updated to 3. Now, if you print the values of A, B, C, D, A, B, X, Y, A is 3, B is 3, X is 36 and Y is 28. Let us run the code and verify. So, here I return the expected output Let us run this code and verify the output. One second. So, A is 3, B is 3, X 36 and Y 28. Dear friends, please remember the following important points. The first one is C does not specify the order in which the operands of an operator are evaluated. Okay. See here, this is operator plus, and for this these two are operands, and C does not specify which of the operands is evaluated first. Okay. So, it may happen like this may be evaluated first, then this may be evaluated next, or this may be evaluated first and this may be evaluated next. We do not know. C does not specify the order. So, it depends on your compiler. And let us see the problem with this. Suppose left operand is evaluated first, then the right operand. In this case, X is pre-incremented plus then it is pre-decremented, that is 4 is reduced to 1, so it is 3. Suppose if you are assigning to Y value becomes 7. Now, let us see the second possibility. First X is decremented, that is 3 is reduced to 2, X value reduced to 2, then it is incremented, 2 plus 1, that is 3. Suppose if you assign it to Y, the value of Y will be 5. So, which one to be considered? And C does not specify which is correct. So, it depends on your compiler. So, please remember, in the same expression, never use the same variable increment or decrement multiple times. See my dear friends, suppose if you are having two different variables x, y, X is pre-decremented, then Y is pre-decremented, this is not a problem, or X is pre-incremented and Y is pre-decremented, it is not a problem, because they are two different variables. Whether you do this first, you do this next, or you do the right operand first and left operand next, it does not matter, because in any order X is incremented, Y is decremented. Whether you do this first or you do this first, it does not matter. But in this case, when you are having same variable used multiple times, once it is incremented and once it is decremented, then it causes the problem. So, please note that C does not specify the order in which the operands, see the operands can be constants, variables or expressions. So, the operands in which order they are evaluated, C does not specify. And let us see the second note. C does not define the order in which sub-expressions are evaluated. Suppose if you are having very big expression, so it can have multiple sub-expressions. So, which sub-expression is evaluated first, even that C does not specify. Okay, with the exception for sub-expressions involving logical or conditional and comma operators. See, for conditional operator, that is ternary operator, comma operator, always it goes from left to right. So, these are all exceptional, but C does not specify in which order sub-expressions are evaluated. See, the logic here is, when you are having a big expression, same variable updated multiple times in the expression is not allowed. That is the logic. Same variable updated multiple times in the same expression is not allowed, because if it is updated multiple times, whether this is taken first or this is taken first, we do not know, and it will cause the confusion. Different variables are updated multiple times, no problem. Same variable, like you seen plus plus x minus minus x in the same expression, not allowed. Here also you see this, a value is updated and that is used here. So, the value updated and used, you do not know which one is evaluated first, which expression is evaluated first, and it will cause the problem. So, please note this point, my dear friends. C does not specify which sub-expression is evaluated first, whether this one or this one, we do not know, and C does not specify. Am I clear? So, whenever a variable is updated and used in the same expression, it is very dangerous, because whether first updation happens then it is used, or first it is used then the updation happens, we do not know. Which one is correct, we do not know. It again depends on your compiler. Okay? So, do not use such expressions, my dear friends, which involves the updation of a variable and usage of the same variable in the expression, because C does not mention the order in which operands are evaluated or the sub-expressions are evaluated. This is the point to be noted. So, this is about your increment and decrement operators, my dear friends. Thank you.